Want to watch the same game or movie on multiple screens without the hassle of swapping cables? An HDMI splitter takes one signal from devices like your game console and sends it to several displays at once. With different output options and support for crisp video and clear audio through a single cable, these splitters make multi-screen setups simple and neat. In this video, we'll explore the 7 best HDMI splitters of the year to help you find the perfect fit for your needs. If you're trying to get more work done without switching between tabs all day, this adapter might be the kind of tool you need. The SplitExtend HDMI Splitter SX2 W1080 lets you connect 2 external HDMI monitors to your laptop or desktop, helping you create a wider workspace without a complicated setup. It can split or extend your display so you can use 3 different screens at the same time, including your laptop screen, all running at up to 4K resolution at 30 Hz. But before you plug it in, check if your laptop's USB-C port supports video output. Look for DP Alt mode or a Thunderbolt 3 logo. It won't work with all laptops, especially some HP Pavilion or Lenovo IdeaPad models, and Mac users should know it only mirrors the screen, not extends it. It's built for regular productivity tasks like browsing, writing, and multitasking, not for gaming or heavy design work. There's a USB-A 2.0 port for connecting a flash drive or mouse, and it supports PD 3.0 100-watt fast charging, so your laptop doesn't run out of power while you're working. Just keep in mind, it doesn't support Mac OS, Chrome OS, or Linux, and you can't stream protected content like Netflix on it. No drivers needed, just plug and start working smarter. Next on our list is the UGreen HDMI Switch 3-in-1 Out. It lets you connect up to 3 devices to a single screen and switch between them without constantly unplugging cables. You can change the input either by pressing a button on the box or, more conveniently, using the included remote from across the room. Just make sure there's a clear line to the receiver. Also, it supports up to 4K at 30 Hz, so your video stays sharp and clear, and is backward-forward compatible, which delivers superb images and clear audio for a cinematic video feast. Plus, setup is pretty simple. Just plug everything in and you're good to go. It even comes with a micro USB charging option to keep things running smoothly, especially if you've got power-hungry gear plugged in. Overall, this is a reliable, budget-friendly splitter that gets the job done for casual media use, gaming, or work setups. When your screen starts feeling too small for the work you're trying to get done, this adapter helps you stretch your space without much effort. The SplitExtend HDMI Splitter SX2 C4K lets you plug in 2 external HDMI monitors to your laptop or desktop, giving you 3 separate screens including your main one. You can run both extended screens in up to 4K at 60 Hz or 2K at 60 Hz, which is useful if you're multitasking across different apps. It works with most modern systems like Windows, Mac OS 10.14 or later, Chrome OS, and even Android, though Android only supports mirroring and up to 1080p. If you're using Mac OS, make sure it's not between version 10.13.4 to 10.13.6, and you'll need to install the Display Link driver first. This isn't for gaming or design work, and HDCP protected content like Netflix won't play through it. But for web browsing, emails, and regular tasks, it gets the job done. It connects through a 2-in-1 cable that supports USB-C, USB-A 3.1, Thunderbolt 3/4, and USB 4 devices. Just install the driver, set it up, and you're ready to work across more screens with less effort. Next up is the MT-VIKI 8x8 HDMI Matrix Switch, which lets you connect and control 8 different 4K HDMI sources to 8 screens independently or all at once. You can either show the same thing on all screens or play different stuff on each one, which is pretty cool for home theaters, offices, or shops. It supports clear 4K video at 30 Hz and has protection to keep it safe from electrical spikes. Plus, you can control it in lots of ways, using buttons on the box, a remote, or even from your computer through LAN or a web page. Even if it supports popular audio formats like Dolby and DTS, and if you want to get sound through headphones or speakers, just switch to output 8. And just make sure to use good HDMI cables, and it works well with cables up to 10 meters long. If you need to manage lots of devices and screens, like in a conference room, a business setup, or a big entertainment space, then the MT-VIKI 8x8 matrix is definitely worth considering. Managing multiple tasks on one screen can slow things down, especially when you need to switch between apps constantly. The OREI SplitExtend HDMI splitter SX3 C4K85 gives you the option to expand your display across 3 extra monitors, 2 through HDMI and 1 through DisplayPort, while still using your main laptop screen. That's 4 separate displays running together, helping you keep everything visible and organized at once. It works with most laptops that have a USB 3.1 full-function Type-C or Thunderbolt 3/4 port, and supports Windows 7 and up, macOS 10.10 or newer, Chrome OS, and Android 7.1 or later. Not made for iOS, Linux, or Unix. A driver is needed, and a link for that comes in the box. It comes with a 100-watt Thunderbolt port, which sends up to 85 watts to your laptop to keep it powered while you're using the setup. The card reader supports both SD and microSD cards with up to 2 TB capacity. For triple display, it runs all 3 outputs at 1080p 60Hz. For dual display, it can go up to 4K 60Hz depending on the setup. Just make sure your system supports DP Alt mode with enough display output capacity. This kind of setup is useful for serious multitasking without slowing down your workflow. If you're juggling multiple devices like a PS5, Apple TV, Xbox, or Blu-ray player, the Mira HDMI Splitter 5 in 1 out makes switching between them pretty simple. It lets you connect up to 5 devices to one screen, so you don't have to keep unplugging and swapping cables all the time. It supports sharp video quality, including 4K at 60 Hz. Just make sure your HDMI cables aren't too long. 12 feet or less is best for 4K. Audio-wise, it's packed with support for Dolby Atmos, LPCM, and more. Plus, there's even ARC support on port 1 if you want to run audio straight to a soundbar. Also, there's an auto switch option that jumps to the active device, or you can switch manually with a button. If you're using a soundbar, port 1 supports ARC to send sound directly to it. It's small, easy to set up, and works well from about 22 feet away. A great choice if you want to keep your setup neat and simple. So if your setup is getting a little crowded, this one's a hassle-free way to keep things neat and smooth. Now, if you've ever needed to send different HDMI sources to multiple screens without spending much, then the Yinke 4K HDMI Matrix 4x4 splitter is definitely worth a look. It lets you connect up to 4 HDMI input sources, like gaming consoles, media players, or PCs, and send them to 4 different displays at the same time. The real highlight: you can mix and match which input goes to which screen with just a press of a button. And speaking of buttons, the acrylic crystal backlit design doesn't just look cool, it's also easy to use in low light setups. You'll also find a handy LED display right on the front that shows you exactly what's connected where, so there's no guessing involved. Plus, it's designed to stay cool during long hours of use, thanks to the built-in heat emission holes on the sides. Whether you're setting up a control room, a home theater, or a streaming setup, this splitter gives you professional-grade control. So, for routing multiple sources to multiple displays in small to medium setups, the Yinke 4K HDMI is worth considering. Alright, these are the 7 best HDMI splitters that you can buy this year. So, which one would you like to choose? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.